I'm always like really amazed by people that just want to ref. A lot of times you might get a wrestler that maybe he tried training, he just decided that he liked reffing more, and then you have people that just came in just wanting to ref, and I don't think fans understand how important it is. I don't think some promoters understand how important it is to have a solid, referees, because they play such a vital part of a match. And so you got thrown in there, and it just seemed kind of fun to you, like while you're just part of the show, basically. It
was fun because it was small. I mean, it was in a backyard. We were probably drawing about 30 people. One of our bigger shows, we drew about 70 people.
It's a good house.
And yeah, but like I said, it was fun. It was just fun for me. I was getting paid. But it was just fun. It's with people I knew, people I used to go to. Bill Anderson used to run a local show called IWC out in the end of San Bernardino. And Cole, which is Candace's older brother, they used to attend those shows, so I used to see them there as well. And, it was just fun, seeing people you've seen before. Some of the fans that were at that show would come to this show. But yeah, like it was just like fun. I never had this. I never had the dream of becoming like a full-time referee. Even now, people ask, "So what are my goals?" And I think now I pretty much exceeded all the goals I've had, because I really didn't have many goals in refereeing. I mean, I've been on television, been on international television. I've like I said, I get hate through my Facebook. I get like people sometimes randomly. This is usually through PWG, but like I've had fans in like Turkey or other countries in the Middle East hit me up. There's a time zone difference at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. You just tell me "F you, Justin," just randomly, which is funny. It's just like I said, I've never dreamed when I started to ever have that type of stuff, or just people who hit me up randomly on Facebook and they'll message me and ask me if I'm really Justin. I'm like, yeah, like I am. It's like, that's your whole name? I'm like, yeah. And like, you're talking to me? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's no big deal to me, and just to have, like I said, to ref, I'm not saying I'm not no Aubrey Edwards by any means, but, to have an international fan base and these people have these conversations with you and just give you compliments, or just even to take the time to send hate messages to you, it kind of makes your day from time to time. So.
You started reffing backyard, then did you move over to like another like promotion around your area? Like, did you like work for EWF, or did you work for like AWS, or how did that progression?
Sure. As I mentioned, I just kind of quit. And then some of the people who went over to EWF, like James Morgan and a few others, when they started recommending EWF regularly, they asked me to come. The only official they had at the time was your buddy and my buddy, Mondo Vega. And he was the senior ref at EWF at the time. And so, so I was, like I said, I got the first match, did the first match for about a year. And I just had the first match and one and done. I remember the first show I had a second match was because I was thrown in it by accident, because one of the wrestlers was, there was like on and off a female ref, and he was kind of messing around with his girlfriend with this female ref, so they got in a fight. So I got thrown into my second match of the show for once because of that. And
so you got Jerry Springered into a wrestling match. I love it.
Oh, yeah. And then from there, I expanded on to AWS thanks to Mondo, because Mondo was actually one of the main refs there. And he kind of asked Bart, and Bart, we all worked for Bart at one time. Bart doesn't really care. So it's like, yeah, sure. So I started working with there. I worked my first PWG show when I was back for about a year, but man, I worked the first DDT tournament night 3. And yeah, that was an experience, because I was used to EWF's like 5 to 8 minute matches. And then you had going out 30-minute matches where people were going for 30 minutes. So yeah, I was in shock that I wasn't asked to come back for many years after that. I remember it was bad.